Hello there, in this short video I'm going to talk a little bit about the original and animated dial design of the Deep Space watch. For the first OG watch series, I wanted to create a design that was slightly unusual and unexpected, a way to set the tone for the brand and demonstrate that it could execute a cohesive and refined concept instead of just another safe and generic looking watch. A big part of this was considering a dial that would be imaginative and engaging despite having a time-only display. Early on, ideas flashed into my mind of shooting stars, a rare and impactful occurrence that we often use to symbolize our hopes and our dreams, and this seemed like a very fitting concept to represent my own. Originally, I intended to hand etch the shooting stars on each dial myself, and experimented by engraving through different coatings on aluminium. Although it would have been a nice sentiment for me to work on the dials, I realised my execution in practice was unrefined and needed to be less literal with a more contemporary result. Reflecting further on the design one evening, a new solution came to me, one that could potentially bring the dial to life. Instead of the shooting stars being static, the dial could have a diagonal graining that would direct a shower of light across its surface when moved. It could then be given a special dark coating which an engraver would pierce to create miniature stars with their own light effect. During the prototyping of the dial, we could see this worked. The PVD coating also created a dynamic spectrum of black to grey and even blue colours in different lighting conditions. For the final dials, the hand-engraved stars would be made even smaller, just 0.4 and 0.3 millimeters in size. This was to create more subtlety in the design and balance the other small dial elements without detracting from them. The minute ring is actually separate from the dial and is printed underneath the sapphire crystal. I designed it like this to have a floating effect, as if it's suspended by a lack of gravity. It also adds more depth to the dial as it concentrates your attention inwards. I like to think of it sometimes as a view from a spaceship's porthole window. I hope you enjoyed this short insight into the Deep Space Watch's Shooting Stars dial. In the next and final video in this series, we're going to be taking a look at the multifaceted design and construction of the Deep Space Watch's hands. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.